Um, I'm doing the tests I always do, and I'll start briefly. Okay? Well, seems the audio works for now. Let's see if the game audio works. Also, today, it will be a special day. I'm able to stay here for a bit more, you know? So that's what I'll do. I'll stay for as much time as I can. Let me change the no this and everything should be in order. Okay, everything is not in order. Why is not showing the game? Okay. Because it's not the correct. Okay, I'm just dumb. But it's problem solved. It's what matters. See if it works. Yeah. Okay. Everything is ready. Okay. Um. Okay. Let's see how much can I do today. Last week we did the event with the hatching tide and whatnot, and we followed the steps of an elusive Moogle, and that now we have to find. I do not remember what. I had to talk with Canesena. Okay. But I'm here. Okay, nice. Is there a better... okay, let's see if clothes are better now, if I can use them. It seems this is not good yet. I could use this. Gain. Oh wait. This is level 50, this is level 50, 110, 60, 70. Yeah, I think I can do this. I get this out, and then I change it for... it's not. Okay, it's not the correct level yet. I think we'll wait until she's level 30 at least. But I forgot to assign her adventure. Okay. Come back here. And also a hat. That's why that was the best. I don't have any hat that I can give her right now. So I might as well keep this for now. Um, Not that I like it, but also, yes, all this to the armoire. So we gain a little bit more space. So, and that's it. Do I have any piece of, let me see, dragon? I want to see if there's any piece. It seems not. Okay. Now, to the main quest. Okay. Got to speak with Anosena was I never remember the names. Here. Hello, Akno. I sent word to the elder Sithia upon arriving in Gridania. I am pleased to report that she has agreed to grant us an audience. If anyone can help us to contact the 12-foot Moogles, it is she. We are expected at the Lotus Stand. I trust you are familiar with the Conjurer station at its entrance? Yes I am. You'll let sit here, will receive us at the Lotus Stand. I trust you are familiar with... Okay. Same with other words. The elder said here awaits you, pray follow me. Okay. Hello. I bid you welcome, friends. The Admiral spoke of having met with you, but 'tis no less of a relief to see you safe and hail with mine own eyes. We humbly thank you for agreeing to receive us upon such short notice, my lady, and for all you have done for us in our absence. Would that it were solely to express our gratitude that we came to you this day. Alas, the tides of battle yet dictate our comings and goings, Elder Sitsia. We would beg your wisdom in a matter that may finally bring an end to the Dragonsong War. Speak up, friend. Blah 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 blah. I will like this stuff. I see. So you seek a means to contact with Moogles of the Churning Mists. Kupopo, I say, kupo. Kupopopo. Greetings, Kuplokop. To what do we owe the pleasure of your company? I was struck by the sudden urge to bring you some fruit, Kane. And I'm jolly glad I did. Tell me more about these Moogles in the sky, Kupo. I will gladly tell you all I know, though it amounts to precious little. We encountered a Moogle high in the clouds of Dravania, and had hoped that you and your kin in the 12th wood might agree to facilitate a meeting. Please correct me if I'm mistaken, Kuplo, but there are legends are there not, which speak of Moogles who dwelt beyond the clouds? Indeed they are, Kupo. Long, long ago, back when the world was still young, they say my ancestors served the gods up in the heavens. Of course, that was before their masters took to wickering like spoiled children. Ah yes, the tale of good King Moogle Mog 12. The 12. He is revered for holding fast to a rope of miraculous length that his subjects might climb down from the sky and escape to the world below. Ignoring the more fanciful aspects of the tale, it may well be that Kuplo's ancestors hailed from the Churning Mist. Given how long his kin have resided in the 12th Wood, it is perfectly possible that the details of their history have faded into myth. Indeed, Master Alfino, such stories often contain a measure of truth. 'Tis like that the Moogles of the Churning Mist tell similar tales of the world below. I can well imagine why the one you encountered fled at your approach. Oh, fleeing's second nature to us. We often hide when the larger races come tramping through the forest. Of course, where there is one Moogle, there is bound to be more. Where's the Kupo? Which is why I've decided to take a trip to the clouds, Kupo. They surely won't be afraid to talk to me. I was hoping you might say that, Master Kuplo. You will accompany us then? Just you try and stop me, Kupo. I'll admit the thought of venturing outside the 12th Wood is a bit unsettling, but I can hardly refuse a chance to meet my distant cousins. If you will have me, I too will accompany you on this venture, and lend my voice to in your cause as an ambassador of Britannia. It's really surprised, but my lady, are you quite certain? How often has our nation turned to the science of the seventh dawn in its hour of need? How often have we asked the warrior of light to risk his life to save our own? Full many times I say to you, and never have they refused us. Thus do I choose this day to offer mine aid to our allies for the good of the realm. Everyone is worried. Is this not just? She is higher up, so a most unexpected and most welcome offer, Elder Circia. We would be honored by your presence. Okay. So she will have a bodyguard, or I'll be the bodyguard. Is it true that the elder sits here means to journey with you to Dravania? I shudder to think of the dangers. Understandable. Okay, we're doing good progress. Please return to the summit and inform our companions of these developments. I will serve as the Elder Sith's guide on the journey back to Somal. Okay. It being a path I have already trodden, I do not anticipate any great difficulties. Besides, we shall have the Elder Sith's personal guard to escort us. That's sensible. And now we fly. We. Okay. Now we get back to the Moogle house. Or so it seems. And let's see what if this serves good to what we need. First though, let me check this. Okay. Mimitsu, you returned. How fared you in Gridania? Better than I hope. Resvolgar's whereabouts yet elude me. Okay. Palestinian. Well met, warrior of light. Nidhogg has not stirred, but he watches us unblinking. The elder sits here herself, answers your call. Then there is naught to do but wait. Indeed. They are here, Mimitsu. Hello. Greetings, my friends. I am happy to report that our journey was mercifully uneventful, devoid as the road was of Dravanians. To seem the dragons have abandoned Somal for the churning mists. Elder sits here. May I present you to Celestinian, Ishgard's Zur Dragoon. Tis an honor to meet you, Celestinian. I have heard many tales of your order's extraordinary skill and courage. He's so tall. Well, it makes sense, but still. Friends, I feel it only right to inform you that we are not alone. The Moogles are all around us even as we speak, and I should imagine they are more than a little concerned by the horde of strangers that have descended upon their home. Mayhap now would be an opportune moment to introduce ourselves. So they are making themselves invisible, and that's it. This should serve. They're hiding, of course, but there are so many of them, Kupo. I am Kanesena. My companions and I have braved the long road from the Dwarf's Wood to share words with you. On this, the occasion of our first meeting, we bring an offering of light and wind. Huh? Okay. Oh, such gentle and pleasing look, Paul. I am Moglin, the chieftain of this Moogle clan. Hmm. Chieftain Moglin, it is an honor to meet you. Greetings, I am Kuplokop, ambassador of the 12th Wood Moogles. A Moogle from the world below? Your hide is a different hue, but that palm is unmistakable. I might need a moment here, Kupor. My companions were no less surprised to learn of your existence here amongst the clouds. I hope they did not startle you overmuch in their eagerness to make your acquaintance. Full well can I imagine your weariness. I am told that men have not walked here in night on 1,000 winters. Mayhap you will forgive them their forwardness when I unfold to you the grave matter which first brought them into your midst. My companions crave an audience with the great Wyrm Resvelgar, and they might negotiate an end to the war twixt man and dragon. An end to war, you say? I trust you, Canacena. The light of peace shines brightly within your soul. But I am afraid the same cannot be said of your friends. To be plain, we did not hide ourselves because they were the first of your kind to be seen here in 1,000 years. Well, not only because of that, we hid because we smelled dragon blood. These skies are home to many dragons. While some crave peace, such as Resvelgar, many others crave the opposite, such as Nidhogg. Suffice it to say, we are worried that the presence of your blood-splattered warrior friends will attract the attention of the nastier kind and invite destruction into our happy home. I'm just making up whatever it says. Whoop. Now, just a moment, Chieftain. Mimitsu here may have doled out the odd thrashing or two, but it's always been for a really good reason. He is a champion of the 12-foot Moogles, and I'll not hear his good name slandered. Now, Ambassador, let's not ruffle each other's fur. I shall of course take your testimony into consideration. If I may, Chieftain, there is little room for trust twixt strangers. Might we not take this opportunity to learn more of each other? Their noses are so cute. An excellent suggestion, Kupo. In the interest of fostering friendship and keeping an eye on you, I extend to you the hospitality of my home. Prove yourselves worthy of our assistance, and it will be yours. I shall be watching, Kupo. Okay. So it's short time, it seems. Let's see. Are you surprised to see a fierce-looking Moogle couple? The vanguard must defend Chieftain Moglin and all of Mohome. Mind your manners in front of the chieftain and don't make him repeat himself. If your tummy is gloopy or your wings are droopy, I have a potion to fix that. Okay. Tell me, in the world down below, do all of your kind look so different from one another? It must be terribly disconcerting. What was it Kuplokop called you again? Mimitsu. Your names are as odd as your appearance. Have you ever considered a nice Moogle name? Moglin is taken, by the way, Kupo. As are Mohan, Mokmag, and Mogwin. These being the names of the 3 wise Moogles who will administer the momentous challenges that I have devised to measure your worth. I call them the trials of trustworthiness. Undertake these trials, and we shall soon see whether or not you are worthy of our aid. Okay. I suppose I don't need any of these. I guess I can take the samurai blade. Mimitsu, I will not judge you by your curious name. What I will judge you by, however, is your performance during my trials of trustworthiness. Kupo. Okay. So we have 3 quests now. The tummy one is the one I am the closest, so I will take it. Hello, yes, I am Mokhan, the foremost alchemist in Mokholm, if you must know. If your tummy is gloopy or your wings are droopy, I have a potion to fix that. Or I would if I didn't keep running out of ingredients. Luckily, you're here to do my chore. Trial, yes! Go forth, mighty adventurer, and mightily pluck 3 sprigs of cloud's breath for me. You'll find it blooming near the entrance of Elton. It's not the safest of places, so don't let yourself be too distracted by the pretty flowers, Kupo. Okay, I think it seems the best course of action is just pick 3 quests and just go on with that. So exceedingly fluffy. It's very noticeable, the change of shade. How exciting to have relatives in the clouds, Kupo. Okay. Yes, you have the pleasure of speaking with Mokmak. I know, I am the fluffiest, most enchanting creature you have ever laid eyes upon, Kupo. It isn't easy being this adorable. I can barely take a stroll outside without those relentless Dravanians throwing themselves at me. Why, they look as if they might just gobble me right up. In any case, fleeing the overbearing adulation is growing a bit tiresome. Your trial, sir, is this. Find these ardent archers and slap some manners into them, Kupo. I don't think they were following you for that reason, sir. Perhaps a firm smack on the snout will teach them to appreciate my charm from afar. Those archosaurs need a good trouncing, I say. It's the only way they'll learn to respect my boundaries. I do appreciate my admirers, but enough is enough, Kupo. Yeah, I forgot to talk, but to Mohan. Pick 3 sprigs of cloud's bread. That is your trial, simple enough, Kupo. Just pay attention to the denizens near Eildom. They're not exactly friendly. Okay. And last one, but first, pick this one. I owe the elders here my life. My duty to protect her surpasses all other concerns. Warrior of Light. We have not spoken since the trouble with good King Moogles, and I will proffer my apologies. Had I not been bound by my duty to protect the elders here, I would have stood with you against your accusers in Ulda. Okay. Just as their cousins in the 12th Wood, these Moogles excel in the manipulation of ether. There are few who could detect them if they chose not to be detected. Interesting. And the last quest is a hunt run. Mogwin's the name, and art is my game. When it comes to painting, there are none in Moogles who can match my talent with a brush, Kupo. I know why you have come. Chieftain Moglin has demanded that I test your trustworthiness. But as I trust no one to create art that will satisfy me, I instead charge you with retrieving a masterpiece I seem to have misplaced. It was an ambitious and innovative work, guaranteed to fetch at least 4 coupons on the open market. You must find it. Question the masses. Surely a pebble painted with such vibrant color and unmistakable panache, I don't know, cannot have escaped the notice of every Moogle in Moogles. You must find my painted pebble coupon. Art of this quality cannot be bought for any less than 4 coupons. Please speak with my fellow Moogles and track down my missing masterpiece. Okay. So we're still not leaving, it seems. Mogwin is missing his masterpiece, Kupor? Oh, you mean that paint smeared mess of a pebble? I've not seen it recently, a fact of which my eyes are profoundly grateful. Maestro Mogwin has misplaced his masterpiece, Kupo. Oh, happy day! If I am the swifter in finding it, I will soon have a genuine Mogwin for the price of a little perspiration. Honestly, who has 4 coupons just lying about to spend on such luxuries? And here goes to steal. Mokto. I don't know much about his stone, but I do know Mogwin's been creeping out the back way of to Somal Summit from time to time, Kupo. Maybe he left it up there. And it seems we have to climb up. The topic here is... Oh, hello there. I don't know if I'm going the right way, but I suppose we will see. Okay. Up we go. Oh, yeah, it seems this is the way. Or maybe not. I have to go down. Okay. Let me check the map. Okay, it seems that I have to go down. Okay, I have to talk back to him. Well, what did you find out, Kupo? Yes. Now that you mention it, I do seem to recall leaving my bubble out in the sun to dry. The second part of your trial commences. Go, adventurer, and retrieve my masterpiece before some art start admirer swipes the stone from himself. And I think we know who it is. The Fury take these ridiculous flying rodents. Guys, I think Stinian doesn't like Moogles. Okay. We have to go. Here it is. Okay. So far, so good. Movie! Well, if it is one of the visitors from below, are you searching for something? If so, just ask. I pride myself of being the second most well-informed Moogle here, Kupo. What do you have here? Why, I am in charge of guarding the entrance to Mohome. If I see any of the many malicious monsters to get too close, or if anything else is even slightly out of the ordinary, it is my duty to report straight to Chieftain Moglin or the Vanguard Kupo. Of course, when something is amiss, a timely and detailed report is of the utmost importance, so focus and knowledge are necessary to be an excellent guard. That's why, next to Chieftain Moglin, I'm the second most well-informed Moogle in all of Moghome. If anything is troubling you, or you have any questions, chances are I'll be able to help. We won't be hiding or running away anymore, Kupo. As the name implies, home is where us Mughals make our homes. It lies at the summit of the towering mountain of Somal. Just how high is Somal, you ask? Well, if you must know, you're free to climb down yourself and see. Sometimes a distant dragon howl will awaken us in the night, or an impolite monster might chase us around, but besides that, I'd say we have a pretty good living here above the clouds, Kupo. Okay. Now, do I have to go up where I first was? I'll do it later. Now that I'm here, I'll just go for the other two. Oh. Oh, never mind. Okay. Wow. Let's see. There's one here, okay. I think I'll go here first. Okay. Do I see the other two? Anywhere? I don't know. Okay. Where are you? Yeah, I imagine so. Oh, a little faster for this one. Oh, so this one is done? I thought we had to do a little bit more. It doesn't seem to be anything back here. So I suppose it will be here maybe? Or maybe... Oh, let me climb this, no, forget about me. I suppose, yeah, the rest are... Sure I can climb this, yeah. Alright. One is here. Nice. And we only have one left. Let's check where can this be. We... No. Okay. Where might it be? Oh, it's right here. Okay, so we have 2 out of 3. Then I suppose have to go up there where I was climbing before. Also, let me check. I only have one. Okay, I only have one, but that's 25% of the ones that are pickable. I'll do that later. So I climb. And do all this way back then. Too steep. Okay, so far so good. It seems now I am in the right place. More Moogles here. Mohom is a wonderful place, but I like being under the sun so much more, Kupo. Feeling the breeze on my bum and watching the sparkly stars is so relaxing. So you live up here? Okay. So it's even higher, so I suppose I will have to... this is the way. I always complicate myself. I was already thinking about hopping from here. Well, maybe this time around was the correct answer. It seems so. Now we're finally up here. Another move. Around here right now. Oh, look at that pink stone. And I have it. Yay. Okay. Now we throw ourselves into the void. And that's it. The 3 quests done. Do you have it, Kupo? Is my masterpiece safe? An ordinary rock, awash with extraordinary color. What that color represents, however, you cannot discern from any angle. Yes, this is my work. Is it not exquisite? I call it Contemplations of Zenith. Thank you, sir. At last I can exchange my art for those delectable coconuts. Chieftain Mooglin will hear of this valorous deed. A good rod for my white mage. I'm going to pick the rod, right? But I'm just curious to see glam-wise how are all these weapons. Oh god, I do not like it in the slightest. So we have this. Oh, okay. Right, you cannot do that. Okay. Right. Let's. Okay. You were able to humble my Travanian devotees? Wonderful. You are as capable as I am captivating, Kupo. Still, my precious perfection does not excuse those louds from pursuing me so mercilessly, their tongues lolling and bellies rumbling. The Dravanians and their ilk have much to learn about acceptable acts of admiration. Poor thing. I don't think anything. I'll use anything from here. Maybe I can sell this material. And lastly, did you have any troubles finding Cloud's breath? I do not need it quite urgently, you know. I do need. Okay. Lack of imagination has led to most white flowers found growing in the skybound regions of Travania. Last year to be named after clouds. In this flight, petal specimen being no exception. Oh yes, these are perfect, Kupo. Now I have the main ingredient for my pom tonic. Speaking of which, how are you feeling, sir? Should you ever feel your pom losing its bounds, then I'm your Moogle, Kupo. But, sir, I do not have a pom. You have completed the trials of trustworthiness. Return to Chieftain Moglin and await his judgment. Oh, level 56. You know what this means, right? Oops. I will. I will go back, but first let me pick this. Mimitsu, if that is what you insist on calling yourself, you have completed the trials of trustworthiness administered by the taskmaster Mokhan, Mokmak, and Mokwin. During this grueling test of character, I closely observed your conduct as well as that of your companions, and I am decided, Kupo. Gather your friends before me now, so that I need not repeat myself needlessly. Not another word until you have summoned your companions, Kupo. I was quite serious about the not repeating myself part. Okay. I will pick this quest though. Have you ever bathed in the waters of the Northeast? Of course not, because a gang of burly Ropkins have been attacking any who goes near them, Kupo, and if you were kind enough to slay a few, that might scare them away, giving me time for a dip in the waters. Okay. Are these trials over then? My task have been little more than household chores. If our host elect not to grant their aid after working us like packed chocobos, I shall demand compensation in couponage out of principle. But I hope it will not come to that. Let us hear the chieftain's verdict, shall we? How go your trials, warrior of light? I myself have been sent on a number of expeditions to chastise the local dragon population. Did not their chieftain wish to avoid inflaming the Dravanians? Such contradictions aside, our hosts seemed entranced by the height of my leap. They compared me to Mok, a lance-wielding Moogle warrior of Elf, who also favored such attacks. 'Twas meant as a compliment, I expect, but I doubt these furry lambs could outlive a Karakul lamb, much less a dragoon. Conclude your business here swiftly, Mimitsu. I like not this place. He really don't like Moogles. Standing here in Moorhome, my thoughts turn inevitably to the legend of good King Moogle Mok the XII and his seat in the heavens. Like most, I thought it no more than a myth, a story for younglings that grew with the telling. But with every passing moment, I become more certain that we have discovered the origin of the tale. Full eager am I to hear what the chieftain has to say in the cell. Okay. We've become such friends, Kupo. My Moogle cousins love to sing and dance as much as I do. Chieftain Moglin has finally come to a decision, has he? Well, I suppose I'd better flutter over and see him then. What sorcery is this that my heart should still at mere fluffiness? Mimitsu, it was no matter what is it? Chieftain Moglin has made his decision. Well, let us not keep him waiting then. Okay, everyone is there. Yep. Well, no one is here. Where did they go? Anyway. Never have I seen such determined workers, Kupo. It would have taken us months to complete all those dreary chores and niggling errands. And have our labors proven the purity of our intentions, Chieftain? Without a doubt. In fact, there was never really all that much in that to begin with. You were, after all, already friends with a fellow Moogle. But, you see, before any meeting with Resvolgar could take place, certain preparations needed to be made, and what better way to help you pass the time by having you perform all the tiresome tasks that no one ever wants to do, Kupo. oh, oh dear, the horn. Bring out the horn quickly now. That's a trumpet. We blow on this wondrous instrument whenever we wish to speak with the great worm, Kupo. We haven't perhaps been treating it with the care it deserves of late, and I think Mohan may have started on it. So we needed some time for cleaning and polishing and straightening. No lasting harm done, though. Now you need simply head to Zenith, the Worm's dwelling to the west, and give the horn a good toot. We are in your debt, Chieftain. Thanks to your noble gift, we shall finally have a chance to plead our case to Resvalgar. Very possibly, yes, but I wouldn't get my hopes up too high, Kupo. The old worm isn't terribly fond of... Your concern is appreciated, but I'm quite certain that Resvalgar will welcome our overtures. Should we ever arrive at his lair? Come, we have squandered enough time already. It's so eager to leave this place. Why does he hate Moogles so much? Chieftain Mooglin, we thank you for your gracious hospitality, though we must soon take our leave. I pray that we may continue to nurture the shoots of this new sprung friendship twixt earth and sky. Of course, Kupo. Visit us whenever you wish. Consider Moghome your home amongst the clouds. How nice. Bye! Okay, so it seems we're done. Oh, okay, I have to talk with this. So. Thanks for the help, Kupo. I doubt I would ever have found time for all those rotten chores. Hey, it wasn't my idea. If the chieftain had spent a little less time sitting out and a little more time chieftainy, things would never have gotten so messy in the first place. And he was the one who sat on the horn, by the way. But now all the errands are done and the horn is fixed, so all's well that ends well, eh, Kupo? I think I'll stick with White Mage forever now. Well, I expect you're eager to be on your way. Did I mention your friend was looking for you, Kupo? If not, Alfino is looking for you. I'll be waiting just outside, stretching my wings. Let me know when you're ready to depart. Whee. Let me talk with them. I never imagined my duties would include tidying up fallen leaves in a Moogle village beyond the clouds. They had the elder sits here scrubbing and sweeping. The elder sits here. Though our labors, new friendships, through our labors, new friendships have blossomed. For this, we must give thanks. I cannot wait to tell my kinsmuggles in the 12th Root all about this place. They will be beside themselves with envy, Kupon. It will not be long now, Rasbogar. Okay. To the best of my knowledge, we have all that we need for our trip to Zenith, and I believe the elder Sitshire and her retinue will soon be making the journey back to Gridania. It would be remiss of us, I think, not to convey our gratitude to them prior to going our separate ways, shall we? Yep. Let me check. The elder sits here and her retinue will say, okay. Alfino Mimitsu, I do humbly thank you for what has been a most enlightening experience. Were it not for your pioneering spirit, the existence of these Moogles might never have been revealed to us. Tis we who should be thankful that Elder sits here. Were it not for your untimely diplomacy, they would never have chosen to reveal themselves at all. It seems so. And was your presence, Kuplop, that ultimately won us their trust. It must have taken great courage to leave the sanctuary of the 12th Root, and we are exceedingly glad that you did. It was my pleasure, Kupo. I've made so many new friends and have so many fantastic tales to tell my kinsmuggles back home. And it is our home that we must now return. May you ever walk in the light of the crystal, my friends. Okay, so I think it's another safe journey. Elder sits here. We too must be on our way. Resvolgar awaits. Warrior of Light, pray attend closely to your companions, Celestinian, beneath that stoical facade. A storm of anguish seethes unseen. And so we are done here, I suppose. Yeah, I just have to go all the way back. Okay. So it seems we're making very good progress. Enough talk. Let us leave this risible place behind us. We have tarried over long. Let us forge ahead as swiftly as we may, lest each guard bear the brand of the Horde's fury. The closer we come to Rasgulgar, the higher my spirits rise. But it is I who am elated, or Saint Shiva. Have you said your goodbyes and doubled away your tears, Kupo? Then we are indeed ready to go. As Chieftain Moglin already explained, the shiny instrument we gave you is the best means of grabbing Resvelgar's attention. I'll come along and show you the way to Zenith. That's the big palace where you need to blow the horn. First things first, though, we need to make for Asa. Oh, and watch out for rampaging dragons. Maybe that should have been the first thing, Kupo. Okay, so it seems the journey will be quite dangerous. Okay, pick this for this guide. You aren't thinking of heading towards Sasa, are you? Best watch yourself if you are. Archers stuck the road looking for an easy mail. If only someone could drive them away, Kupo. Oh, you seem the type for dragon hunting. Why don't you slay 3 of the Archers and open the road back up for Moogle traffic? Once the deed is done, let Mogmund in as a no. Oh, so it seems this will just be on the way there. Nice. So I can just go like normal and then do this side quest and proceed with the story. Nice. And also, like you've seen, it already has been an hour. However, like I said before, I'll be here more time. I still don't know how much more, but I'll take the chance to stay as much time as I can and you enjoy the story just a bit more. As a caster, I mean, all the time with AoEs, you have to move, it's okay, no. Let me attack you and stop poisoning me. Okay. So this was the main quest. Okay. It's not as straightforward as I thought, but well. What do we have here? Let me see too if I think maybe guys, yeah, we have to go here. I'll go here and make because I already forgot. I'll make my way to the next White Mage quest. There's one. Let's kill a second one. But I don't know where a third one is. Maybe that place, maybe? I don't see a thing. Okay, let's see. Here it is, the third one. There are two more, but they're not necessary anymore. I could have grabbed this one, but well, who cares? Okay. We'll be halfway there. Just to get a little bit more of text experience. Doesn't hurt anyone. Please let me get more pain. It's not much, but it's better than nothing. Have more dragons to kill. Ice dragon in waiting. Oh, where did you? Oops. Okay. I'll take the chance. And I don't think I will be able to be free of poison like this. Let me attack. Okay. That's okay. Nice. It's only halfway. Will it be here? No. What is that? This is indeed way out of our direction. Is that someone from below? How did you get past the archosaurs infesting the road? What? Moxie asked you to slay them for him? It's just like him to depend on the kindness of strangers. We've barely been able to venture outside of Asa for fear of being attacked. Now, thanks to you, the roads are just a little safer, Kupo. One question? Only one, but there are one or two that are dependent on MSQ. So, this is an easy one too. That's half of them, nice. Let's see what they have to say. Never would I have believed that so much land lay hid above the clouds. Dravania is not as I imagined it. The histories make no reference to the existence of these ruins. Curious, most curious. Okay. Do you see the sculpture to the south and west of here? I am all but certain this was carved in the likeness of Saint Shiva. South. I suppose. Is talking about this one? Doesn't seem so. Maybe if I go a bit. Have no idea. Maybe this is Maybe he's talking about this. Oh well. There you are. Hello, Anne. Things were a bit bitey for a while there, but I think we've arrived in one piece couple. I wonder what has the dragon so awfully snappy. I mean, the bad ones are always bad, but they seem worse than usual. More. Well, I'll still pick this one, but okay. We may have a small problem, Kupo. When the winds are high like this, Rasbalgar invariably abandons his lofty perch and heads to the lands below to hunt. If you tried blowing the horn now, I doubt he'd hear it. I suggest we stop at the clearing up ahead and rest until the wind dies down. Okay. More time to waste, I guess. We could go. Oh, it's like. We're slowly but surely approaching there. Okay. So far the story's being a little bit slow. But I think it's more like the anticipation of hurry, but then they ask you to do 100 menial tasks is what is generating this slow feeling on the MSQ. Who can say when the weather will turn? I have a mind to make camp. The fates make mock of us to be so close. Yes, all the time. All the time. And now the very elements conspire to delay our meeting with Rasbogar. I must be patient. This should do nicely, Kupo. The winds will likely have died down by tomorrow, but until then, we might as well make ourselves comfortable. If we must interrupt our journey so close to its end, I suppose this place is as good as any, and may have a brief respite from the hardships of the road will help to clear our minds in readiness for the coming parley. Very well then, I believe a campfire is in order. Leave the gathering of fuel to me. I acquire a keen nose for firewood during my time in the frozen wastes of Corthas. Okay. Clear our minds. This Master Alfinov, whose mind needs clearing. The thought of meeting a great worm in the flesh has befuddled the boy. Did you see him stroll away as if these winds were not crawling with deadly beasts? Follow him, Mimitsu, and see that the wildfire does not make a meal of our young friend. We will have the camp ready by the time you return. Okay. You know, Stinian may not be as bad as I thought, Kupo. Under all those horrid spikes, he actually has a soft spot for his companions. Just a small one, mind. Oh, and don't tell him I told you, alright? Hey! Master of No's artless quest for firewood is like to get him killed. I suggest you follow after the boy and see that no harm comes to him. Do you see the sculpture in the west here? I am all but certain that it was carved in the likeness of Lady Shiva, of Saint Shiva. Oh, but the west. I suppose, yeah, it's talking about this. Okay, so where Alfino might be. And why is showing us two spots? I don't like that there are two of these guys here. Okay. We have the first one here. And we'll have to fight a tree. Well, firewood indeed. Oh, thank goodness. Oh, wow. More menial tasks. Why do I have to be the babysitter of everyone? Okay, first one, if he's not here, obviously. Have to go up, it seems. It's right here, okay. It probably... Oh, maybe I'm in luck and I don't have to fight two enemies at the same time. Okay. I'm so close to this right, but I prefer to go with the story because I don't want to go back and back again. Okay. Now that we are supposedly done, if everything else is in order, we should continue our journey without delay. I did not see Alfino though. I see, I was right to worry about the boy's safety. Once Alfino returns with the wood, we can see about supper. The Ice Queen has filled a pot with what looked like stew ingredients ready for the fire. Okay. Oh. It really does look like a table. What perfect sticks. So round. They look like manufacturers. Few things compared to the simple pleasure of sitting beside a crackling campfire on one's own making. Huh. So speaks the great explorer. Until recently, you wouldn't have recognized firewood if it came with kindling and a flint. 'Tis well you instructed me so patiently then, but yes, left to my own devices, I would have been compelled to signal to sail with a pile of damp leaves. I was born the pampered son of a Charlatan dignitary, and alongside my twin, became the youngest student ever to be accepted into the stadium. Stadium. How proud I was to match wits with scholars and philosophers. How ignorant of my own shortcomings. That hubris invited manipulation and betrayal and led to the downfall of the science. We, all of us, are guilty of similar ignorance. How many men lay down their lives never knowing what it is that they fight for, never questioning that which they have been taught to believe. The absurdity of wars. 'Twas only upon meeting Resvolgar that I learned the truth hidden within our history. Were it not for the chance encounter, I would never have vowed to tear down the Holy See and expunge the falsehoods with which it fans the flames of conflict. I would have lived and died in ignorance that the truth has driven me to do terrible things. I cannot deny, but I would rather sin in the pursuit of peace than imagine myself virtuous for perpetuating a needless war. If this journey has taught me anything, it is importance and difficulty of holding to one's convictions in the face of failure, of striving always to replace one's ignorance with knowledge. You are well on your way, Master Alfino. At your age, I was but a fool swinging a spear, with scarcely a thought in my head. Even now, I struggle to acknowledge the misconceptions under which I have labored. Sitting here amongst these grand ruins, how can I deny that man and dragon once lived in peace? But for all that such an age existed, we are now in the time of war. Nidhogg killed my family, and no quirk of history will exonerate him. I may be ignorant of how the Dragon's War began, but if we don't put an end to this conflict now, I can say for a certainty that it will only breed more vengeful souls such as mine. In my hands resides the power of vanquish a great wyrm. If Ishgard's survival rests on me wielding that power, I will slay Nidhogg myself, orders or no. Stinian, you gave your word. My word is contingent upon the success of our parley. Show me the strength of your convictions, Lady Iceheart. Convince Resolver of the righteousness of your cause. Doubt not, but that I shall, Dragoon. Well, winds willing, we shall have our answers on the morrow. Let us sleep now and face our fate with the rising of the sun. Yes, this is problematic. I wonder how will we proceed. Okay. I trust you are well rested, Mimitsu. Good if we are to parley with Resvalgar. We shall each have need of the full complement of our wits. We must succeed in winning Resvalgar in our cause. Lend me your resolve, Saint Shiva. Whenever you are ready, warrior of light, full eager am I to gaze upon this great worm. No. Well, this one. I'll put it in here. So I know when I'm able to apply the glamour plate, I will change my clothes. The campfire was so cozy, I must have fallen asleep, Kupo. But do you feel how the winds have shifted? They will have borne Rasputin back to the skies above Zenith. I'm sure of it. This is your chance to climb to the highest floor of the palace and summon him with a tooth on that shiny horn. So, I'll be heading back now. If it's all the same to you, good luck, Kupo. It was nice knowing you. A bit scared, are we? But this means, okay, I can finally go to the Aetheroid and start my next White Mage quest. I will probably do this quest and leave it for today. Don't complain, I've been playing more than I usually do. But yeah, it's been good progress. For now, I will have access to a size, which is one of the best skills for White Mage. Restores MP, does damage, heals people. Great overall. Terrible news, Mimitsu. The manifestation of the Tentio ports here has reappeared. The fiends nearby were driven into a frenzy all over again, and they reportedly attacked a knight on patrol. Though the man managed to flee to the convictory, his wounds are grievous. And to compound matters, the camp's chirurgeons are all afield and cannot readily return. You are his only chance, Mimitsu. You must go to the convictory and save him. Because I'm a white mage, but it's like... Was this all here? Was it? Okay, I have a quest. Oh, maybe it's here. Maybe I'll pick it up. Okay, we're multitasking today. Yeah. Do you have a moment to talk? A short while ago, one of the workers from House Zemel asked me to go and deal with some Melodons that have been causing trouble. The Black Iron Bridge barely survived the calamity. It's in desperate need of repairs, but the Upland Milodons roam far too close to it. The craftsmen can't work safely. Someone needs to kill them. The Milodons, that is, not the craftsman. I'd ask the dragons to do it, but they're so busy it'd be weeks before they found the time. I'd do it myself, but there are so many of the beasts that I fear I'd be sworn and outnumbered. You're a capable man. Would you be so kind as to thin them out somewhat? If you were to kill, say, 3 of them, I think I'd be able to finish all the rest myself. Okay, so it's not quite, but kind on the way. So, okay, I'll do it anyway because this will let me fly. It will be now. We can fly on the 4 lands. And we will be able to fly in here. Out of the 4 zones we have access to, we will be able to fly on half of them, which is quite nice. Flying is way faster than just walking everywhere. Oh, now I have to kill 1, 2, and 3. Nice. Oh. I'll take the chance. And why not? I can do this fade. One, two. Nah, it's asking too much of me. I mean, I can do it, but I don't want to waste more time in worthless errands. So I have to go down. We do that. Yeah. Go here then. For the next quest, White Mage quest, there are 2 more at least. I'll be able to fly around. It will be way faster to move around, unless it makes me go to another area, but still. Okay. Hello. He's in a bad way. Please hurry and tend to his heart. I can die. What will become of family? Okay. I have to use cure to. What happens if I do the one that I heal myself? Nice. The pain fades. I owe you a debt of gratitude. Thanks to you, the danger is past. However, he will still require constant care for a time. I shall remain on hand to help provide it. Meanwhile, you must go and purify the taint that has reappeared west of Vainpool. Only you have the power to do so, Mimitsu. Please hurry before it can cause any more harm. Okay, it's quite far. You know what? I'm going to pay a bit, but this will make things nicer. Nice indeed. You already killed 3 of them. Thank you ever so much. You're not injured, are you? Here, please take this. It's your cut of the fee for your work. Incidentally, did you happen to see the farm on the far side of the bridge? Those Milburns have made it difficult to access that area, and the bridge has been left to fall apart. After we repair the bridge, one day we might be able to rebuild that farm. Nice. And yeah, I can fly! Whee! Finally! It's way faster this way. It's still a ginormous place, but it's so nice to be able to fly around instead of depending on height variations and whatnot. I'll take the chance for a bit of extra map too. And that's it for now. Well, good progress this day, this week. Well, next week, maybe we finally put a face on Rasmussen. Well, aside from that cutscene we had the other day. Will be interesting to say the least. Oh, there are evil people. Evil people. Nothing that I can solve with my holy holies. Holy. It's taking quite a long time, it seems. Okay. Hello. I'm pleased to say that the knight will make a full recovery. Had you not come to his aid, his comrades believed he would have died. Oh, thank goodness. I see you have already purified the taint. Good work, Mitsu. I must say, though, that his reappearance baffles me. It should have taken far longer for befouled ether to accumulate. I am disinclined to believe that this came about by itself. Nay, I sense that someone had a hand in this. I spoke with the knight after he had sufficiently recovered. Shortly before he was attacked, he caught sight of the foreign woman who reeks of death, Alaka. Wherever she appears, so too does the taint. I wasn't certain before, but now I'm convinced that it is no mere coincidence. Could it be that she is creating the taint? If so, to what end? Why would she do such a thing? I know not her designs, but her actions cannot be borne. Should the taint continue to manifest, both Both Corthas and the Twelvewood would suffer unimaginable damage. Still Glade Fane must know of this threat. I shall send word to them. Though I shan't raise my hopes that the Seers will bestir themselves, best to assume that we are on our own. Now then, our priority now is track down Alaka. The knight said that she was headed west to the Dravanian Forlands. Let us take our search to the main settlement there. Tailfeather, I believe it is called. Okay. So the quest is done. Yeah, with that I think we'll call an end to the stream. I've been half an hour more, close to 3/4, but let us do quite some progress. We won't have to worry about a size anymore. It's an excellent tool. Isn't it here? Oh, well, I didn't see you, sorry. I have spoken with a handful of locals. A strange woman has been witnessed coming and going, and with some regularity. I am reasonably confident that it is Alaka, but I shall try to gather more information for good measure. Something occurs to me, Mimitsu. If Alaka is indeed responsible for creating the tent, she'll not take kindly to our purifying it. It may well come to a confrontation, but use this time to further hone your powers, for we shall have need of them ere long. And finally, a size is ours. A size. And now I am in a zone that I can change my clothes. So, you out and suit is on again. Nice. Nice. For now, you know what? No, I'll finish. Nah, never mind. No, better not. But with that, I will call. Yes, I will call this a day. Thank you so much for those who watch this until the end. Next week we'll have. Yeah, we will probably meet Resbogar, and whoever knows where this will lead us to. For now, I will say goodbye to you all. Next week on Monday again, I will do the next stream, not on regular schedule, that is. But yeah, again, thanks for watching and see you next week. Bye.